Hello, it's me, Jess. Welcome to my channel. I'm here today with another channeled message. This is a specific message. It might resonate with you, it might not. Okay, so this morning I woke up and I had the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Wands in my head. So this is telling me that you are dealing with a person who's very bad. This person has their wish fulfillment is to see you burdened and defeated. And I'm hearing the word responsibility. This is a person who wants to pin some kind of responsibility on you. I also think this person has identified within you that you are I just heard responsible character. And those two words stand out when it comes to your energy. You are a responsible person and you are a person of some kind of moral character. You are a person, they can very clearly see in you that your actions and your words are motivated by being a responsible moral character is what I am hearing. And this bothers this person. And I'm literally seeing Lord Farquaad from Shrek in my mind. They come up short, basically. This person, they're a fantasist, but this person they fantasize. It's kind of gross, okay? But this person fantasizes about you being, turning people against you. That's what this person's big dream is. And this person fantasizes about all of the love and they want to be praised for doing it. They fantasize about all the love and the admiration and potentially money that they could receive from demonizing you and making you feel ashamed and pinning all of the burden or something here on you. However, this is hugely, hugely unjust. You've done nothing wrong. Now, I can see that there's some karmas that are being rebalanced here in this situation. Maybe this person did this in the past life. Who knows? I wouldn't put it past them because this person refuses to grow in stature is what I'm getting. Now, the other symbolism that I'm seeing in my mind is literally Scar taking over Pride Rock. And I'm seeing Scar sitting surrounded by hyenas, laughing, giggling like hyenas. And I'm hearing that song, I know that your powers of retention are as wet as a warthog's backside, but thick as you are, pay attention. My words are a matter of pride. So this is a person, okay? This is Scar. Maybe this person does have a scar. Maybe they have a scar on their face. Scarface? Oh, okay, Scarface. I don't really know a lot about that movie, but if you do, themes of that, I think that's the one where it's say hello to my little friend. So maybe this person is just, gonna turn on all of these people once they get what they want here as well. I don't know. But what this is telling me is this person is Scar, right? And in that movie, he is slick and conniving and underhanded. He's also incredibly demeaning to the hyenas, but they don't really pick up on it. But I'm kind of hearing a matrilineal group, okay? Because did you know that hyenas are actually pretty cool? They are, they're matrilineal, okay? So they structure themselves around kind of a feminine hierarchy. And I feel like this person is very adept at parasiting off of that. They've studied this person has mother issues. And I think this person was a right bastard to have as a sibling. So if you know this person, maybe this is your sibling for some of you, or this could be bringing up some kind of sibling rivalry or some kind of sibling wound where I feel like you probably would be the older sibling though, because in toxic family systems, the older sibling is expected to take on responsibility. This is what your guides are wanting to point you towards within yourself as a part of unraveling the karma. And so you can get your karmic justice here, because I think that you have been holding on to this for far too long. There's something about the way you're situated in yourself, because you are all about responsibility and morality and dignity and character, that you are the type of person to always look at yourself. If there is a problem, you always look at yourself first. So it's hard for you to kind of unwrap the unfairness in somebody leveling something at your door. I think it's difficult for you. You might even have it in your mind that the moment that somebody sticks up for themselves and says, actually, there are other variables. That's another word that's coming through here very strong. Variables. There are actually many other variables that are involved. And I can see here that whoever this person, this Scar kind of figure, male or female, right? This could be either. Whoever this is that's trying to weaponize other people against you. That's what they're really trying to do. They're trying to weaponize people's love, sympathy. This person really feeds off of sympathy. I bet you this person spins a yarn. They tell some kind of They want to attack your character and your dignity, your morality. So they spin some kind of yarn to make you, to paint a picture of you that is actually more like them. They want you to be seen as the Scar figure that's conniving or that is power hungry. They're projecting. So this person, it's Darvo. This person is a real piece of work. Okay. But it's Darvo, where they defend themselves. So you may have been trying to hold this person responsible. You may have been saying this person lacks morality and character. And they do. I can see that in their energy. And this person wants to flip that on you. So defend, attack, reverse, victim, and offender. That's what this person here is doing. And they want you crying and burdened, and they want to dominate you. But this person knows that their energy is not a match for you. So they know that they need other people on their side in order to dominate you. And this person has done this before. This person is very adept at doing it. This person is a karmic. This person is a skilled betrayer. They do this and they get away with it. This is the kind of person that gets away with this because they're really good at sowing seeds of doubt to receive the benefit of those seeds of doubt, the benefit of the doubt, the benefit of the doubt. So I'm hearing this person is slick. They're silver-tongued. They're very conniving. I'm hearing, give me the benefit of the doubt. You should give me the benefit of the doubt because I'm the victim. This is victim, persecutor, rescuer here in this situation. And you don't see the world like that, but this person is very conniving and has convinced these other people. They want these other people standing behind them. And he views, or she, whoever this is, views winning over each of these people and convincing each of these people to give them their cups. I feel like this person wants apologies from people that sided with you, quote unquote, with you. Really, they sided with the truth, and they sided with holding people responsible for their actions. They sided with understanding that this is this could be a complex situation with many variables, and they were holding that. So this person sort of feeds off of getting an apology from people who should be holding them accountable. They should actually be siding with you. This person gets off on that, and they want to see you sad and slouched and defeated, and they want themselves to be crowned in this. They want crowned king, similar to Scar, but they don't want it for the right reasons. This person will betray many other people here as well. This person wants resources. They want accolades. They want the love. And like I said, this person has a mother wound. This is they've learned. Maybe they manipulated their mother into giving them love this way. I think this person may have done this to a sibling. This could be your sibling for some of you. But they feel like they need to manipulate in order to get female love. But that's where they infiltrate this hyena pack. And in the metaphor, this could be some kind of matriarchal, matrilineal society or group. And I can see here that you are a masculine energy in this, regardless of your gender. You are a very noble, healthy, masculine energy. And it's kind of offsetting this. So they're showing me the difference between this Scar figure here, surrounded by this laughing pack of lions. This is another way this person gets their guard down. They get them to laugh at somebody who is actually very noble and trying to hold somebody responsible. They get them to degrade, reduce, and laugh at that through distraction is what I'm hearing, and through some kind of maybe contract, maybe through some kind of, this person's very strategic about how they do this, because I'm watching this person go into the room and sit in a chair, because they know that if they're seen standing, or if they are seen in motion, or if they're seen in the environment for truly what this person also may have done this outside of an environment where this has gone on, because to see this person in that environment is to see them as the liar that they are, is to see the picture that they're trying to paint is very strategic. I'm hearing keep it short with a Lord Farquaad. So they also might keep things short. This is a confidence artist. This is somebody who hits, this person hits short talking points. Okay. So they'll just make an accusation, but they make it with such confidence that this matrilineal society just never questions it. This person has a lot of secrets here as well. Those short statements are very carefully crafted and they don't explain them. Whereas I feel, so compare this to your energy. Now, I actually think that you've been through a wands journey, which is actually a difficult journey. I think you've had to push through a lot here, in your life. This is what has helped to craft your character. Again, your strength, your tenacity. I think you've had a lot levied at you, so you know the importance of nobility. And I think, to your ever-loving credit, you understand, you're not somebody who thinks that you understand kind of hitting difficult marks, really pushing yourself, striving, you understand the benefit of that. I'm hearing not just in a work environment or within a family unit, or that things are worth working out, and having to do the difficult thing. But on the human soul, you're somebody who has very much lived that. And I can see that you are very much nearing the end of this journey. This person may have set you back here, and that's what they intended to do. But you're at the 10 of Wands. You're almost done with that. Now you could have, found your way to the top because you had to compete, but like your philosophy, your strength, you've built an actual strength within yourself is something that has like really shined through. And I feel like you were starting to grow in a business sense, or maybe like with your status. And that's when this person wanted to attack, but this person doesn't want to attack you directly. This person wants to weaponize other people attacking you. This person fantasizes about this moment where a certain message comes in that that authority has partnered with them and sided with them in order to make some kind of decision about you, or in order to scold you in some way that you have not earned. You have earned nothing but admiration and respect. Your guides are coming through here in order to, they want you to unpack this. They want you to unpack this because part of what is preventing this person from being called out as like the disgusting, disturbing like person that they are is that you continue to take the blame. Like you continue to like hold part of this. You didn't do anything wrong, okay? But I can see this person fantasizes about some kind of message coming in here that's going to put you in the Eight of Swords. That's going to restrict your power, that's going to get you in your head, that's going to make you feel unconfident, because you have every reason to feel confident. And this person, like, I'm talking about a healthy confidence. And this person sees that and they're jealous of that and they want to take it because this person, and they think they have something to gain. They want to lord it over people. And again, I'm seeing that Lord Farquaad where he is maybe, he's very like, he seems like he has that quintessential like prince, but like also gruff and gritty, like in the face. And then they zoom out and like, he's got this like little man syndrome that they kind of make fun of the entire Shrek series. That's what this person wants. They want to sit at the front of the table, but this person has a little man syndrome or a little woman syndrome that is just leading the way. And it's going to bring a shadow over Pride Rock. But again, this person is so conniving and silver-tongued, and they lead with betrayal. So they're going to betray anybody who actually has this heart energy. Again, it's very leonine. There's a lot of leonine symbolism coming through here. Leo rules over the heart. Anybody coming from the heart, and again, Leo, it's leadership. Leadership should come from the heart. This person doesn't at all. And you have an ability here, is what your guides are saying, to overcome this. So this person wants to kill Mufasa. Mufasa is a leader. So this is somebody who's already in some kind of position. Whether this, again, lions, they're pride. My words are a matter of pride, right? So you could already have some kind of social standing. This could be a social leadership position. You're a leader. You're viewed. And maybe you don't see yourself this way, but you're viewed as a leader. You could have an actual leadership position. So this person wants to throw you off of the cliff and make it look like it was an accident. To you and to everybody else, that's part of how this person dodges their karma, is because they sow those, remember I was saying they sowed seeds of doubt in order to reap the benefit of the doubt. When this person, you should receive the benefit of the doubt, and others like you, because like I said, this person has done this, I'm hearing at least on 3 different occasions, maybe in this same like work environment or family unit. But this person views themselves as having been betrayed, even though, because this person has karma in the Libra sector of being fair and balanced and diplomatic and respecting other people's sovereignty and learning how to work in partnership and learning how to be cooperative. This person feels blocked out of the relationships that they want, but they're blocked out of those relationships because people make objective decisions, as they should, about this person, that this is not a person, that healthy people that have maybe some kind of elevation to them, because that's what this person wants. They don't want to be involved with this person in some kind of contractual long-term partnership, whether that's business or relationship. They don't want to be, because this person is seen as a lowlife. They're seen as a betrayer. They're not seen as being on the level. So this is actually a healthy, fair, natural process. This person is meant to go within themselves, deal with their own inner blockages, and come out a better person. And instead of doing that, they have grown resentful. And this somehow has its roots in the mother and some kind of maybe matriarchal family. This is a person where I think mom wore the pants in the family, regardless of what it looked like on the outside. I think this person kind of recognized mom. And they learned underhand ways of behaving in the family unit. They learned that if they could weaponize, they could get people in their base nature, that hyena kind of thing. Whereas you are different, okay? You're both lions here, but you're very different. And lions, my words are a matter of pride, right? So I'm seeing you are that healthy Mufasa energy, and I'm seeing actual like lionesses around you. And we'll talk about that here in just a second, but I just want to point out here that these hyenas don't recognize that this person is not like them. They, or maybe they do. They recognize that this person's a lion, but they don't understand that other lions don't want to be around this person, and that they're kind of a scraggly lion. They're not situated well in their own energy. Some of these people could just be grateful that this lion is paying attention to them and talking with them, and they feel important or flattered because this person's doing that and making them laugh. And so they're all too great, like giddy and grateful to like hand over their cup. This person does this. They're very good at identifying insecurity and weakness in people, and then leveraging that pack, that makeshift manufactured pack energy against an actual noble pride that's healthy. Because a lion at the center of that hyena pack, that's not healthy. That's not a natural structure. Whereas a genuine lion pack actually is. And we know male lions, and this is what I'm saying, there's a masculine energy within the two of you. You could be two females here, but you have a healthy, beautiful, noble masculine energy. And I can see here, again, you are interested not in building hyenas around you. And maybe this was part of your mission here, because the 10 of Wands for me, this is Saturn and Sagittarius. So you're learning how to be a teacher. Sagittarius is an elevated teacher, but you could be teaching people to come up out of that animal. Again, that matrilineal aspect of the hyenas, it's very moon, and moon is very movable energy by emotion, and it doesn't really put up much of a fight. Like even if you have moon rules over groups as well. So even if you have like a group of like men, the most manliest of men, like an army, it's still going to take on the moon probability, right? Like it's easy to kind of get a crowd riled up, and then it can quickly spin out of your control, right? We've seen that happen so many times at concerts and, malls. I'm hearing stampede. Oh, stampede. That was, this person wants to cause this. They want to get this crowd riled up, cause this stampede. They're going to fling Mufasa off. He probably would have made it, but this person wants a stampede. This is a very strategic person. They're evil, but they wear a smile. This is a person who wears a smile. I keep hearing that. Keep it short with Lord Farquaad. So anyways, you are this healthy leader, and you are a leader, but it's that leadership energy that needs to, all the things that you know in your life to have made the difference for you. You hold yourself to a standard. It's like standards, responsibility, morals, character. This is what you stand for. This is kind of like within all of us, it's that healthy masculine energy, right? Because in order to rise to all of those things, you have to be disciplined. It's a yes or it's a no. You've got to walk that. The masculine path is the straight and narrow. And all those things contribute to that straight and narrow. So I think you were tasked on some kind of spiritual level here to assist this group in overcoming those lower base animal natures that makes them all giggle like hyenas when they are brought down to their base level. They love that. These are souls that love being brought down to their base level and feeling like it's okay and feeling like they can get swept up in the moment. These are also people who love the feeling that they are not responsible for their own actions because, well, everybody else was doing it. So you're kind of the teacher that is sent in through their interactions with you to show them the wrongness of this. And you expected more from these people. I think that might have been what hurt you, is you kind of looked at these people like they were lions, and to think that they were hyenas is something that maybe hurts you, or that they were being hyenas behind your back. But anyways, the female lion in the zodiac, that is the symbol of the Nishta. The Nishta is a Mars-ruled energy. Again, it's competition. It's the height of Mars. And I feel like you are in this energy, the height of Mars. You've purified something here. That's where I'm saying, like, there's a purification quality that can come with Mars. Once you finish, like, that Martian journey, which I feel like you really have, it's over the body, and it is over, like, it rules over this healthy competition. The Nishta brings in really good karmas. And you have done this here for yourself, but you are here to help build this in these other people, because I can see you making kind of these, like, this female lion energy all around you. Helping people turn a corner in their soul, helping people be responsible. Standards. I just keep standards. Like that it's healthy when it feels good to meet a standard, and when it actually, I'm hearing it can take the load off to meet a standard. Like it's not just standards for standards' sake. People are meant to understand that things flow better when you're around. That, hey, I get an hour and a half break whenever we just hit these standards, or like whenever I hold myself like to a moral standard, things, I don't tend to get wrapped up with these hyena people and then get like horrible results in my life, mar my character, feel horrible about myself. I actually do this other thing where I start to build positive karmas, and I'm seen as a lioness, right? You want to build a group around you that hunts for themselves, There's a quality like that going on here, but that's what this person wanted to interrupt. And I'm seeing this person, they have many secrets. That table in the nine of cups has a cloth over it. And I'm seeing this person have like tubs of masks and disguises in there. And I'm seeing them kind of pull out like a mustache and like a pentacle and some kind of like crying something, and go behind the thing and like kind of get themselves in character, and then come out and like, blubbering to the right people until they've accumulated enough people and the right people to go against you. And the main cruelty here is that you are a person who actually deserves this cup energy. Like, you're coming up out of this wands energy and you are leading with cup energy. You are coming from a place of love. And I'm hearing you are a wish fulfillment here. And I've got Capricorn energy on this here as well. So this is like, in order to obtain some kind of victory, like, you are a wish fulfillment. Like, in this family unit, in this profession, you are a wish fulfillment. The fact that you can get in here and you understand these things and you can do these things, and that this is real grit and tenacity coming here, which I think whatever situation you are up against, you are used to that. And you're getting ready to turn that soul with things, turn that corner in your soul, where you should be seen as that positive Sagittarius energy, that leader energy, but because of your teachings, not out of, it should be seen that you taught the right way. I'm hearing like the noble path, that you taught that, and things should be easier for you. And you should be moving up, like in your career. Things should finally be easy for you. I can see that this is the turning point, or it was meant to be. And that's exactly the time that this person kind of swooped in. And they want you to see them being showered with the lubricant. Feminine energy brings lubricant. That's what it's said in astrology. So this person may well have Jesha in their chart, which again, Lord Farquaad really reeks of Jesha energy. That's player energy. They disrespect women. And again, it's, but they understand women, and they're able to kind of like, this person could have something to do with their voice. It could just be, if this person is a man, it just could be that they have a masculine voice, so therefore they're taken seriously. They could have a face. This person could have, I don't know what this person's physical attributes are, because for some of you this is a man and for some of you this is a woman, but I can see that it's the masculine element within both of you, regardless of your genders, that is being weighed and balanced. Like, they could not be more different. This person can have like a nice face, but be very short, like especially if that's a man. But that Jesha energy, there's a pairing of like somebody here who is, Jesha really is a desert. So there could be something very dry humor is what I'm hearing, like in what they say. But I feel like it's sparse. What they say is sparse. Like, it's very dry. It seems not emotional. But that's a manipulation tactic, because this person is, maybe they try to seem like they're not emotional about a situation in order to be taken more seriously. This person is coming up short. And they, this person, if this is a love interest, they might want you burdened, and then they're going to send a message in like, oh, I'm going to save you. Because this person has kind of Vishaka, there's a Vishaka quality to this as well, which is wanting like fame, fortune, money. This person's not good with their money, by the way. This is a person who's not good with assets. They're not good with management in general. Like, you're a leader. If someone gives you a budget or something, you're going to make it work for everybody. This person's going to spend money like water. They're going to spend it on themselves. There's not going to be any left over. Like, this person is just so beneath you in every which way. And they tried to come off pure. They've tried to come off innocent. This person has draped themselves in some kind of, I'm seeing them with all red underneath, but they put a white outfit so that they look kind of pure. This person's putting on some kind of show here, but there's a lot of mental activity, and I just heard mental clarity. This person is a confidence artist. They're saying things with confidence, and this person fantasizes about the moment where you see that they're getting the love, or like like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, you poor thing, sweetie, because you deserve it. You deserve some kind of like love and admiration for a group. And I think this person sees that, either sees you getting it. I don't think you see you getting it, because you, again, are dealing with so much like burden and responsibility. But this person recognizes that is innate, like in your character, that it will, if it's not already happening, that it will naturally, who you are will naturally lead to a place of respect, admiration, love, maybe money, social relationships, because you're an admirable person. You're a respectable person. And this person wanted that for themselves and is a thief. And as a scavenger. And that's what I was going to say all the way at the beginning is actually in the actual wild, a lot of times lions are the ones that scavenge off of hyenas. And I feel like there is like some kind of switch here. And that may have to do with gender. Where and I've gotten that in many readings here recently, where that may have to do with gender, or it could have to do with race, or it could have to do with age. Something superficial where it's like, well, usually this group is the one that is seen as doing this thing to the other group, or this kind of person is seen as doing this, but there's something bent here. If you were a leader, then it's like, well, a lot of times you hear about bullying leaders, like leaders who think they're all that. That's how you expect something to go. But that's if somebody's got social backing. And I don't think you do. I think you are working your way up. I think there's something here about responsibility. And for some of you, this has to do with a situation where the situation is crap. That's why they're bringing me back to variables. Variables. There's lots of variables. There's lots of moving parts in this situation. This person is trying to make you responsible for things where there are multiple variables that are involved, or there's like shared responsibility. It's a more complex issue. I think you live there. Like, you are a very nuanced person. You understand the multiple variable aspect of this. For some of you, this is just a situation. This kind of reminds me of situations where kind of like, okay, they give the female leader the shot, but it's only after the company is like in the hole, or something here like that. So it's like, there's something where it's a shit situation, and somebody that this person is talking to, they need to not be weaponized by their emotions. That hyena, again, I'm hearing that crowd, that taken up, that laughter. It feels to me like a man making a joke at a woman's expense who is incredibly noble and responsible. And because of that, and maybe because he is seen as, he knows that certain people want his attention, they're laughing, but in reality, this is a situation where there is no winning. There is no perfection in this situation. People should be able to see that. That's part of their karma, is that there really is only doing the best that you can do in this situation. It's been a tall order that's been laid at your feet, and that you have behaved incredibly nobly. But this person doesn't want it to be seen like that. They want it to be seen as you're responsible for something here. You're responsible for perfection when perfection is not an option. Instead of saying like, okay, let's look at the situation realistically. Realistically, we can only get an 8 out of 10 because we don't have the other 2 ingredients. But this person is pointing at those 2 ingredients and saying, you should have done this, or you should have done that. So I just feel like you could have been put in an impossible situation here, and what this person stole is the benefit of the doubt. But they manufactured that. They got the benefit of their own corruption, is what I'm hearing. So they used their corruption to sow seeds of doubt about you, about a situation, about what was actually going on. They offered an alternative narrative about how all these variables kind of got put together. I'm hearing there's no excuse though, because these variables are objective. These are objective truths. Like here, you could look into like whatever was going on here from an objective lens and you would have seen the truth. So none of these people get a pass. I can see there was emotionality here that was weaponized in a matrilineal system. This person is used to doing that, and they, some kind of female led, or this person used key female leaders to get everybody else on side. People that they didn't, that's what I'm getting. They either used a group of females that they knew wanted their attention or would believe them because they were a man. This is some real pick-me energy over here. Or they targeted key female leaders that they knew would believe a man just because he's a man. Or fill in whatever the blank is, but I can see that there were some very superficial things here. And this person was very strategic. This is a person that even when they get caught, they don't get held to the standard that they should in terms of like balancing out the scales, because people like them. They do their heinous deeds with a smile on their face. But this is cruelty, because this person they didn't care if this person put you in financial ruin and maybe you ended up homeless, or you couldn't keep your apartment, or you got flung out. But I think people then, when this person gets called out, people are like, well, we shouldn't fling this person out because that's really cruel. But it wasn't cruel whenever they were doing it to you because you deserved it. You see what I'm saying? Like that's the nature of this person, is they're deceitful. So even if they get caught, this is a person where, again, because they've done such an effective job at sowing seeds of doubt, people think, oh, well, they were just ignorant. This person is malicious. This person is malintended. They meant to cause harm. And they pictured this fantasy life that they were going to have, and to hell with everybody else, because this person just wanted the big house. This person just wanted some kind of money. They wanted social respect and admiration. They didn't want to do the job. They didn't want to function well. You were focused on functioning well. And this person could see that. And because of that, they weaponized it in you to make you think that you were responsible for things and that you weren't enough. And they knew that you were going to internalize it and that you were going to be spinning your wheels and that you were going to be so busy focused on that you wouldn't be focused on a snake in the grass. Sometimes it's appropriate to say, no, I'm doing everything correct to the best that it can be done. What's going on here? And some of you may have done that, but then this person, you just would have been met with a wall of absolute ignorance and hyenas laughing in your face. Yeah. So this is a person who needs to get their karma. And your guides are trying to help you understand that you didn't do anything wrong. And that I'm hearing pin the tail on the donkey. This person was trying to get people to pin the tail on you as though you were the jackass and that you were stubborn and you were arrogant. This is the person who is stubborn and arrogant. But they darvoed it. Defend, attack, reverse, victim, and offender. They darvoed it, and these people will fall for it every single time. And it has to do with this person's stature, masculinity, the way that they come across. The little man syndrome is not readily seen in this person. It's like secretive. And so your guides want you to go from the 9 of Swords. This could have made you very, very nervous. You could have had trouble sleeping. You could have felt very anxious. You could have had a lot of worry. Again, worry that you weren't living up to other people's expectations or what was possible. You were really trying here. You were really trying, and this person wanted to weaponize that against you. And they wanted to take your place. I'm hearing fake love. Whole time they want to take my place. Whole time they want to take my place. I can see that love is fake. So, and I think you've got a smiling group of people standing behind this person, acting like they are kind and compassionate while really being weaponized agents of evil. Because these are people that refuse to get in their masculine energy, to question, to use logic. I'm hearing never did he use his wits less, right? And that has to do with Rhiannon, and I do feel like you could have been framed for something here. Rhiannon gets kicked out of her own kingdom, and she's made to carry people in on her back. And that's what this person wanted. They wanted to usurp you in your own kingdom, and where you are the rightful ruler of this because you're situated so well in your energy. But this person wanted everybody and their mother painting a different story on you. They painted, but not like and these people are foaming at the mouth. Okay, like they need to accept that they were looking for any excuse to because I'm hearing what this person gave is a different story, a different way of putting all these variables around you together outside of it being a difficult job, you being burdened, you trying to be responsible, moral, and having good character, and having like an uphill battle and being surrounded by people who needed to be held to some kind of better standard within themselves. This person gave people a different narrative, which is that you were the problem and that maybe everybody should be allowed to be a giggling, barking bunch of hyenas pissing everywhere. And yeah, so I can see that you were really anxious, but your guides are saying you can boss up from this like 9 of Swords energy to the Temperance card. And they want you to balance out your own energy. Because, and for those of you who are spiritual, I'm hearing spirituality, not spirituality, okay, but like spiritual institutions over the course of human development have been made, built, created from a masculine perspective. And because they never allowed women really in, because they recognized that society was too busy using women. And so instead of coming from a neutral place, they said, oh yeah, that makes sense. If you wanted to achieve self-actualization in this lifetime, you would have incarnated in a male body. And so they use that as a justification for kind of cutting women and the female experience out of the club. And I'm seeing those karmic scales. So you have men, masculine energies, where a lot of the common spiritual lessons, which is, we need to be more kind. We need to be more compassionate. We need to give people the benefit of the doubt. We need to remove our ego from the situation, right? That's kind of like coming from the masculine troubles that a lot of men actually have to overcome. Not all, but mostly, right? That's kind of that masculine experience. That actually helps bring men into the middle. It helps balance them out quite a bit. And it is focused in on the violence and the men are ruled by Mars, right? The selfishness, the competition, maybe we shouldn't be doing that. Women come from a much different socialization experience where a lot of us are taught to be doormats. We're taught that we're meant to be used. And actually, part of that karmic rebalancing and the correct decisions being made and the holding the right people accountable have to do with us stepping into ourselves more and saying, no, you move. No, I'm actually in the right here. And your misogyny isn't my problem. It shouldn't have to be my problem. The fact that you can't step outside of your own misogyny to even hear me out, to give me an equal shot, to weigh my experience against this man, what this man is saying, the fact that you cannot even do that bare minimum, that's a you problem. That's not a me problem. And the karma that's unfolding, that's on you, baby. That's not on me. I'm trying. I'm showing up here, right? Like, we don't, like, spirituality for women and for Venusian types of men as well. Like, some of us have to go the other way, where we have to learn to stand firmly and to not just allow ourselves to be run over because we're intimidated, because society will gang up on us. Because that's what it is. They want you to be quiet because, and for some of you, this person literally wanted to put you in your place because they're like, don't you know that society expects certain things out of women, and I can so easily get all these people to turn on you and gang up on you simply because of your gender. That's really what I think this is. And for some of you, there are other qualities of this, like your race might play into it. I'm hearing somebody kind of speaking with an accent, like whatever country you live in, like somebody kind of maybe speaking with an accent. Status could be a thing here as well, but there's some arbitrary reason that this person feels like they should get to lord over you and everyone else that you stand in direct opposition to, because for some of you, it's like you came from nothing, came from the gutter looking like my mother, and everything you have is your first name. Everything you have was built because you had to be strong and you had to withstand. And you built that up within yourself, which is why you're the perfect person to be in some kind of position. But this person could have been born with a silver spoon in their mouth in some capacity compared to you. They just expect to be handed things, the benefit of the doubt being won. And if they're not, they know what buttons to push because they've been in the room, is what I'm hearing. They've been in the room for certain conversations that you've had to work your way into. So I think that's another component here, is that you were feeling out of your element, even though you had earned your spot at the table on your own. I'm seeing Mulan now. I got that job on my own. That little, like, awful little scribe person that, again, was a misogynist. And, like, at the very end, after Mulan proves her worth, yeah, she's different. She doesn't fit into the categories and everything, but she is different, and everybody benefited from that. And he's like, we'd have no more council positions open. And they went, very well, you can have his job. Because the emperor knew not to keep people like that around him. I mean, he knew that a little too late, but, you know, a lot of those people are two-faced. That's the energy that I'm getting from this. This person will put on one face to these people that they're trying to manipulate, and then they want to look smug. I guarantee you there was a moment, like, where this person looked smug. If you even saw it at all. I don't think you did, but this person was very satisfied, and they want to be looked at and admired and praised, and oh my gosh, you uprooted the snake. This person is the snake. Okay, so Spirit is wanting you to start processing this from a different way, to stop. This is not a group that needs to, like, oh my gosh, what are my spiritual lessons? Your spiritual lessons are to know that sometimes you don't do anything wrong. And sometimes it's appropriate for you to stand strong in your energy. And when people can't get around their racism or their misogyny or whatever the F was in these people's way, wanting this person's attention, thinking it's, I think some of these people, they're like socially not seen as some people that a lot of people want socially, you know, as friends or something like that. So maybe having this kind of person finally pay attention to them, like finally engage them in conversation or something, felt good to these kind of people. Like, even if they're like, I'm hearing some of these people could have been in their 30s, 40s, 50s, and this is still some kind of weird high school thing. Oh, this person is laughing with us. I'm finally part of the in-crowd. And this person who is noble, I always knew that they were corrupt. Like, this is just taking the bait, just fully taking the bait here. So that's what I have for you guys. If that resonated, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Bye.